You can see BLG once again drafting a lot of team fights. It has sort of been the go-to approach from BLG in this series. They have easy ways of engage, they have good follow-up, and they've just got incredible scaling. Whenever you see Smolder and Ziggs, its ability to slow the game down and stall is so effective.
Him trying to get back into this lane, he may just be cut off by Shun and Bin. He'll be seen on that ward about now. Zeus gets the level 2 underneath the tower, flashes away from the grand entrance, but the damage continues to rain down from Bin. Shun tanking the tower. Zeus gets a bailout carrier, keeps him alive for the moment. That bailout will run out though, and BLG can look for a redive if they so decide to. Zeus taken down. Bin flashes away on tanking the tower, and BLG will escape with a kill and their lives.
And they're actually calling Shun over back to the bottom side once again.
Diver clock, the grand entrance goes down. Zeus is overheated, and he's sent packing. BLG find their second. I'll get towards that 225 mark.
Again.
Zeus, once again, a little bit overstepped here in the bottom side, and Bin jumps in, hops on, and Minion takes the highway express to get towards this Rumble, who goes overheated. Flame Spitter going down, but Zeus is going to go back to the fountain again. No escape for him. He tries to clear the wave, but in the end, he will be put in the ground by Bin. BLG now 3-0 up, a 700 gold lead, only 6 minutes into this game.
His jungle counterpart, that Ziggs is being accelerated so much, and Bin able to close that gold gap that had previously been built up in favor of Zeus.
On's on the warpath here, passes through mid, and T1 are trying to stick to that game plan of taking down the grubs to be able to snowball turret plate money and turrets later on. But BLG with so many early kills already, throwing a wrench into the plan, able to make his way over.
Only gets in range for the last 2 minions though, so did lose a bunch of XP there. You can see Elk still not level 6, while Gumayushi's almost towards level 7. T1 will use the pressure they have in the top side and the push that they had through bot to now take away the first dragon of the game. It's 3 grubs and a Drake in their names at the 8-minute mark.
I think that will be critical for T1 moving forward, since BLG have drafted really good late game for themselves. T1 are going to use these objectives, try and draw them out to you.
You start to fall behind a little bit. You've got the arrow, you've got the follow-up with the equalizer, you have Faker jumping in with the Abscond that duck just like this. Elk doesn't sidestep. Faker dashing forward for a little bit more damage, using that passive to its full effect. Steals away the Mega Inferno Bomb. Elk has to flash it. Faker takes the tower, and Elk just dies. It's hunting season for Faker in the top lane. Many dashes.
Knight too far away from the plate, now making his way down, but Faker controlling the river, trying to force on back. The arrow isn't quite going to connect, and that is looking to be 6 grubs for T1, so part 1 of the plan coming true,
Yeah,
Kobe.
exactly. Even though BLG getting some extra early kills in the lane swap and in the side lane, T1 still, let's see if they can actually get the 6th one here. It is actually kind of important to get the double Void Might spawn. Should be able to, no problem. Nobody around to smite steal, and they will secure that very big objective. We have seen how quickly you can get tower gold. Ziggs in the mid lane, have the Smolderverse on top side.
Oh no, looks for Bin, he locks him up. Bin though with a great Gnar into the wall. Ona's going to have to flash away the locket, invested as well. Bin holds on to his summoner. BLG beginning to collapse. The Mega Inferno Bomb coming out as well. There's the arrow. Bin sidesteps it. Zeus might have to flash the wall here. Ono on that front line, locked up with the quickness. He dives onto Elk. Gumayushi caught up. Elk falling low though, and the Flame Spit is enough to burn him down in the river. And now T1 begin to turn on the afterburners. Shun has to dash across the wall with the Arctic Assault. Gumayushi can't quite get the down with the volley. Carrier though! He will not let you escape, and now On has to dance away with that grand entrance. Carrier looking for a little bit more. Gumayushi puts a volley in his back.
He also bailed out Owner for T1. Big Renata play.
A massive play for T1. Ona setting things up by getting that collapse onto Bin. The follow-up from the rest of T1, as well as BLG tried to collapse onto T1, thinking that they'd overstayed their welcome on the bottom lane, but they're able to turn the play around thanks to the arrival of Gumayushi and Carrier.
It's checked though when the rest of T1 are making their advance through the mid lane. On and Shun in the pit. The Rift Herald down to 2,000 HP. Bin looking for that Nav as well. The Rift Herald still sitting at 2,000. That eye is open. T1 will close it and slam the door as well in BLG's face.
Back out onto the map. T1 don't waste any moments.
T1 are that team this time around.
BLG trying to defend. Glacial Prism hits onto On, the arrow also connects. Bin dashes in, the Gnar back, the hostile takeover. Makes Shun go berserk underneath the tower, and he pops the locket, but he will go pop first. BLG starting to turn this one on T1's heads. They found two. Carrier has no flash, but Knight has one to chase. Carrier escaping on 100 HP, but On will not give him that luxury. BLG find three in the top side.
And just like that, BLG punish the aggression from T1, trying not to lose any momentum. They set their sights on the top tier 1, but BLG deny them access and turn the fight around.
On the Smolder, flashing forward to chase them down with his... Carrier knows that one is going to be rough.
It's a tense situation. The gold finds itself even once more. We'll check out the itemization once we get back.
T1, I think the correct call is we keep on scaling. We got to get our Smolder to the break point that you just talked about. And so they're going to push hard on the other side of the map. Definitely the correct choice here with the scaling that they have available to them. Take away a little bit of the jungle as well while they're at it. But T1, they press ahead. Game ending, especially with BLG having Smolder plus a Ziggs. The reason why this is such a good pairing as the arrow goes wide, but Faker's still here.
Faker looking for that flank, will seal away the quickness from On. Shalom flashes in, finds two. Equalizer on the back line as well. As Faker is not off this earth, he finds the engage. He finds everything T1 were looking for.
Exceptional play from T1. You think that the play falls short because the arrow doesn't connect, but Faker will find a way.
And then with the 6 grubs, with the Riptail, they immediately take the tower afterwards. And guess what? They're turning straight towards the barrel.
Zeus On, it's just ticking away to the flame spitter damage. Zeus tries to turn it around, and BLG look to try and take the fight. Shun has flash and smite. Elk now joins the battle, teleports in. Bin looks for Carrier, lands the slow with the boomerang. Knight TP'd in as well. BLG are going all guns blazing into the battle here as T1 are hailing the retreat. On dashing forward, he's only at 300 HP. Faker eats a bomb and is taken out low. Mega Inferno bomb going in. Zeus will sacrifice himself for the good of his team to make sure the rest of T1 are able to escape with this Baron.
The quick play from T1, they teleport.
Flash, he decides to use it afterwards. Ona couldn't quite get in range to engage any further. Faker's taken out the tier 2 in the top lane. Shun goes in with the Glacial Prism. On there with the follow-up. Carrier though, an incredible hostile takeover. Puts On in his place. Ona tanking the tower. Glacial Prism stolen away by Faker as he dives onto the back line. Who else but Faker again? In the end he falls, but Guma is making Shun look like a pin cushion. Knight forced to flash away. Elk trying to put the damage down as well. He won't land it on Carrier. The fancy feeder out in force as T1 begin to push up bot side.
Yeah, T1 are taking another tower with the 6 Void Grubs as well as the Riptail. They keep on forcing these Vedias even when BLG try and construct their counter game, and being able to get their Dragon Soul as well in a very timely manner means we are still on course for that T1 game plan. Good check there, good reactions from him. Pops the Scryers as well, and T1 can come in to take away all that safety.
Ona manages to get the knock into the wall. Steadfast Presence already been used, though. On will have a second dance away. Hostile takeover coming out. Shun cleansed away by that Mikhail's out of On. In the end, it's just an investment of ultimates from T1. Mikhail's used. Carrier flash handshake. Pulls back Elk. Faker trying to get with the quickness onto the back line. Yushi unable to open up quite yet. Bin doing the damage onto Ona as well, but already Elk is down to 300 HP. On the top side, Shun is down. The equalizer out from Zeus will save Ona's life and force BLG away. TP'd Elk into the mid lane. Has that Mega Inferno bomb. It's going to hit onto Ona. Faker able to dodge to the side of it. 3,000 HP now on the Baron as BLG advance. T1 have already got the Baron though, and BLG now have to begin to retreat, but the damage coming out from Elk is absolutely massive. Faker dives in, lands on Bin, grand entrance, already locks him up. He wants to stopwatch to try and buy himself a second. Has the bailout ticking on him as well, and he flashes. Faker survives somehow. T1 get out with the Baron buff, and BLG are unable to find purchase on the game.
Doing what he can to find angles of attack, maybe even a TP flank, but he's been caught.
On locked up against the wall, pulled back with a handshake. The keeper's verdict finds him guilty as On is slain by Guma Yushi, and now Will BLG even try to mount a defense around the Elder Drake? They TP to the bot lane. Bin looking at that flank position. His Mega Knight's going to expire pretty soon, and Baker's looking for a flank of his own as he TPs in towards this blue side. Bin now on the wrong side of the rift.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup at the Grand Finals of Worlds 2024. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.